that picture. Good morning, Swell. What's up, brother? How's it going today? Get off my coat. It's noisy. All right. What's up, my buddy? Not working. Doing okay. Just waking up. Got my coffee. I only got one sip. Oh, it's still hot. And yummy. Yep, you've been working hard lately, huh? What do you think, man? The chemtrails are doing loops and turns out there today. Right. You're a hard-working man. Yep. Further out in the horizon there, they made U-turns. I never seen them make U-turns. There's a couple U-turns out there. I've seen them make left turns. There's a left turn over there, but yeah, it's kind of weird. We'll see where it goes in the next hour. It might rain. Do. Good morning. X marks the spot. Yeah. Whoops. Who is that? I can't read your name. Oh, Maggie Rose. Hello, Maggie. How you doing, hon? Welcome to the Hangout. Swill, meet my friend Maggie Rose. I was hanging out with her for a few minutes yesterday. I met her somewhere. I don't know where. Another channel. I probably subscribed to her. She was probably just in chat room somewhere. Well, obviously. Anyway, cool. Glad to see you. Oh, I see in you and other people. I get it. I get it. And no apologies. No worries. It's all good. We are who we are. Right, my friend? Swill? Swill is my troll hunter. He comes over and hunts the trolls. I've got it pretty easy. When you have somebody like Swill. Hey, Natalie. What's up, my dear? Lovely to see you here. How is everything? What do you think of those trails out there? I've never seen them doing U-turns like that. Yeah. No, man, that's messed up shit. I know it. I don't know what I'm going to do when I start running into it. I think I'll quit. Simple. I don't want none of that negativity bullshit. We're here to hang out, just talk, chill, look at the sky, smoke joints. Can you see me? Almost. Peace and love from Arizona. I'm in my van today. My truck's got a slow leak. Haven't been able to get it into the shop yet. Storm Bram is there, huh? I like how you name your storms. I don't think I've ever seen them here, Natalie. You know? I've seen left turns like that one, but out there in the distance, they made U-turns. There was 2 of them. They're starting to spread out now. Huh. Anyway. The rest of the sky is clear. They're just down that end. Yeah, I know, huh? Let's just watch them work. Temperature's nice today, and it's not windy to make it any chillier. Very nice today. I'm gonna step out and give you guys an idea. Well, what did I drop? No, I guess it didn't come out. Peace and love, everybody. Arizona style. What was that fell that I don't see anywhere? Anything. I thought I heard something fall. Oh well. Yeah. Is that right? Interesting. I can't see out that way. The sun's right here. I can't see the camera either. Billy Funk, how's it going, my friend? My friend in Portugal. How you doing, my friend? Cheers, brother. Nah, good coffee. It's not a cloud above the trail. No, right? That's just more trail, right? Spread out. And you can see the stuff dropping out. I can barely see it with the sun in my face. They only do it occasionally here, Billy. Also, some places they do it all the time, like the UK or California. can't see the sun. Can you guys see the sun too? I don't even see it in the camera. Are you in there? Do you want to see more sun? There it is. Now I can see it in the camera a little bit. It's getting warm. I had to open vents. I didn't smoke yet. I'm going to do it now. Cheers, everybody. Huh. Never knew that, Natalie. Cheers. Oh, Mom's up early. Be right back. Hello. How's it going?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Are you up? Are you out of bed already?
Yeah.
No.
I called to remind you about the mailbox.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll be over in a minute.
You don't have to come here.
Okay then. Yep.
The cleaner's coming over here, London.
Oh, okay.
You want to come over there?
Yeah, I'll come over.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, I'm
Bye.
going back to bed.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Bye bye. Mom's up, but she's going back to bed. All right. Yep, that's why your legs are weak. I would tell her, but I'm not going to tell her every day anymore. She's already given in to just going to the nursing home. So you don't have to worry about it no more, I guess. You just stay in a wheelchair. There's Mom again. Hello.
I just called to tell you I hate fighting with you.
Good. I don't fight with you. You fight with me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. She calls to say, I want you to know I don't like fighting with you. I'm like, good. Yep. You fight with me, so stop fighting me. Right? But she don't want to fight anymore because she's going to nursing. She don't want to work on her legs or have to take care of her pills or drink water. I guess somebody's going to have to tell her to drink water. And every time she gets dehydrated, hopefully they'll be able to help her. Right then and there. Because I'm fighting with her to drink water. I've been fighting with her to get her legs stronger so she can stand again. She can walk, actually. She just loses her balance easy because her legs are so weak. It's getting better, though. It's going to take a couple months anyway to get into a nursing home, sell your house, and all that. So you still got to take care of yourself. Old people sit in bed too long. Thank you, Natalie. Sit in bed too long, then they get in the recliner. Recliner's just like being in bed, but not quite flat. That's all. Mom won't even. Well, I just cannot tell you how difficult she is. Like, she only wants to drink out of Arrowhead sport bottles that have the little cap on it that it's a squirt bottle. And she puts her water into these old Arrowhead water bottles. And she just squirts a little bit of water in her mouth now and then. That's why she gets dehydrated. She won't drink out of a regular bottle and she won't drink out of glasses and shit. You know, it's got to be in that water bottle. I mean, everything she does is to make it more difficult. Like, just drink water. No, I need my water in a special bottle And then the water bottle she's using is a squirt bottle. It doesn't give you a lot of water. You can't really drink it that well. Everything. Like her exercises. I tell you, just stand. Just stand there. That would be your exercise. Just stand there. Okay? Off your butt and standing. People stand all day, and you can't stand 3 minutes, a minute, 1 minute, and she wants to sit back down again. And she's not even tired yet. She's just like, I don't want to do it anymore. Fuck it. Arr. Okay, that's why you keep falling. Now her latest kick is, she's got really cold fingers and it's hard to get an oxygen level. And when the paramedic firemen took the level, they couldn't get a good reading. But they only tried it a couple times, and they took her into the hospital anyway because of low blood pressure. But she's acting like, oh, she's got oxygen level issues. Her oxygen level is only 70%. I said, Mom, you won't be able to live on that. And if that was true, they would have put you on oxygen. And if that was true, I would have heard about it because I talked to everybody. The nurses and the doctors, 2 or 3 times a day. Anyway, yeah, I'm still on that mom kick. But mom's moving into a nursing home, so my duties will be minimal soon. Yeah, I bought my mom a sippy cup like. That was a pretty nice one, but no. Yes, she is. She's thinking herself into the nursing home. I told her that. I said, you're thinking yourself into there. You're being a hypochondriac. You think you heard you had a heart attack. You think you heard you had a stroke, and now you think you heard your oxygen level's too low. And none of that's true. And she won't believe me. She was out of it with UTI and dehydration. She was out of her mind. She was not there for 4 days every time. And she's not got her whole. And she's not all there now because she's got UTI still. But she won't believe me. Okay. And here you are. Now she's like, I give up. It's too hard. I'm like, what are you giving up on? Your legs are too weak? What are you giving up on? And then you're giving up too early because there's nothing wrong with you. You're going to go sit in a nursing home and just watch TV. And they'll let you lay in bed all day. They don't give a shit. Yeah, anyway, she's just, everything she thinks and does is not good for her. And she might not see it, and then sometimes she does. But, I'm telling you, why don't you just believe what I'm telling you? You think I'm lying to you? You think I'm lying to you to say, no, you didn't have an oxygen problem? Am I lying to you? I make up a lie even though I know the truth and tell you you didn't have a heart attack? Why would I do that? Why would I go out of my way and say, no, you never had a heart attack? You heard it from somebody. I'm telling you where she heard it. The nurses would try to keep her in bed, and they said, you can't get out of bed. You had a heart attack and a stroke. That's where she heard it. But no doctors ever told me that, and this is rehab. That's not the hospital. The hospitals just kept her in bed in case she had a stroke. But they did all the checks. No stroke, no heart attack. But, yep, you just believe it. So here you are. And she will be happier in there. So there you go. Can you give her a bad back? Well, she has trouble standing up when she's got UTI. So that might be a sign of that. What is oximeter? Oh, an oxygen meter. Yeah, she's got low blood flow in her fingertips. So you can't get a good reading. Anyway, Swill, I already know. I've seen her oxygen levels for months now. She's at 98%, dude. She got 98% saturation. And I know all about oxygen. I dealt with it with my father. So I'm telling you, Mom, you don't have COPD, asthma. You didn't smoke cigarettes. Nothing. There's no reason for you to have low oxygen level. But she believes that she does. I said, "Where's your oxygen then? You should be on oxygen." Give me a break, will ya? Why don't you just believe what I'm telling you? All right, well, go to the nursing home. I'm happy for you at this point, and I'll be happy for me when it happens too. Because a lot of the work I do either is for nothing. Most of the work I do is for nothing. I mean, like, it'll backfire. She'll make it backfire, or she won't go along with it. And then anything that does get accomplished, yeah, it'll backfire because she messes it up. She gets in there and starts making phone calls and shit around my back without consulting me. And I don't need you to consult with me, but you should consult with me. You're not thinking straight. Pretty soon, I'll just be saying, hey, I'm going to visit Mom. Catch you guys later. I'll go down to Phoenix. Hopefully, Phoenix. That's the other thing that's pissing me off. I already looked around, right? So this was Friday. She's convinced she wants to go to Phoenix. Getting an idea where the best places are and where you get it's not too expensive. Why you need luxury? You don't need luxury. You just need a bed. But so I find out there's hundreds and hundreds of them in Phoenix. Phoenix has got tons of places, and some of them are brand new and modern, and they're all staffed really well. There's plenty of good medical professionals down there. It's only another 20 minutes further than Prescott Valley. But she's like, no. I'm like, but it's cheaper and they're better. I mean, that's all you should know. It's cheaper and better because the competition down there. Up here, there's only 5 places, 5 assisted living care nursing home types. And they're expensive and they're not even that new or that special, to be demanding so much money. But she's convinced she wants to go to Prescott Valley for no reason. She got no reason. I'm like, okay, do it. Have fun. Because I already did the work for you. I already gave you the information you need. And then, yeah, go start looking at Phoenix. We'll see what happens. We'll see what she wants to do. And the problem with the UTI is she gets angry, and then that makes her think and do things that are counterproductive. The opposite. Like, that's when she don't give a shit. I don't care. And then she tries to put anything she don't care about, she tries to put on me to take care of. And I told her yesterday, good, we're at a good point now. We don't have to fight anymore. You don't care about yourself, and I don't have to care about you, your health and shit. You're taking care of it because you're taking me out of it. Okay. We're good. Mom is going to sell the house, all right? Not me. Because I'm not going to help her go the wrong direction. That's the thing she's been really mad with me about. If she wants to do this and she's thinking this way, I'm not going along with it. So she's going to have to do it on her own. And while she's trying to say I took control of her life and she don't like that and she wants control of her life back, good, here you go. I gave it to you. You never lost it anyway. I gave you all your control back. You call your doctor. You do your exercises. You talk to home health care. You talk to the cleaners and the maids. You talk to those. You do it. You deal it. Yeah, I tried to make her really comfortable here. I got her help. She has cleaners coming in, barber comes in, and home health care. How much more do you need to be comfortable at home? And you think nursing homes are more comfortable? I don't get it. And she don't know any better. That's why she thinks this is all good stuff. She thinks she's can't take it, and then she thinks it'll be better in a nursing home. Good. You're just that's what you've always done. You're not happy with what you have, and you think it'll be better if you were somewhere else. We're doing it another way, and usually that's the opposite of what should be happening. Anyway, they've been making it rough on themselves all throughout their old age here. They were ready to die. They give up and ready to die 20 years ago. And my dad, one day, he says, "Yeah, okay, I'll go home on hospice. I'm ready to die. You can help me." So they helped him die. He wasn't really dying. He was just tired of getting going to the hospital every 3 weeks. But he had numerous problems, but he couldn't keep up with any of them. Mostly he wasn't taking his medications and shit like that. Yeah, I think she must be closer to me, but that don't matter to me. What difference does it mean to her if it's in Phoenix or Prescott Valley as far as how close it is to me? And I'm gonna visit her, but that don't make me visit her more, And I'm not closer. Like, what the hell am I supposed to be closer for? Whatever she needs, they'll get for her. So it's not the best reason. Yeah, why why go to a shitty place that pays you have to pay a lot of money to? You probably won't be happy just to be closer to me. It don't make sense. Just go to the place that's going to make you happy. She won't tell me it's to be closer to me. She just says she wants to go to Prescott Valley, but she's got no damn reason. She can't even remember the name of the town. She never goes out there. They're always ask her in the hospital, "What town are you in?" She don't remember because she's not used to saying Prescott Valley. She never comes out here. She's not. She's hardly aware that that town is out here. That town's over a half hour away, and she's only been there twice since she's lived here. So it's no surprise she doesn't know. So, but yeah, she don't know anything about that place. Why does she have to be there? She has no common sense. And I guess you can't have common sense helping you think when you're being all frantic and pissed off about things and trying to think while that's happening. All right. Another day in the life of Willie. Anybody want to buy a house? We'll let you assume the mortgage. Um, I think it's around $800 a month for a big 2 bedroom and built in 2016. And we'll probably sell for under 200,000. But you can assume the mortgage. She bought it 3 years ago at 165,000. 3 years ago, she might not have made any money because the market's changing. Don't really care. can't see it. Natalie, you can't see it. God. There's an X over there back there. I can't see towards the sun. There's another ball there. I'm trying to look through the back window now. Oh, even that sucks. I need welding glasses for this. Yeah, I know it's cheap, man. Think about it, Swill. It'll take a couple months before it's ready. It's a nice house. You were in there when I was cooking, right? You stopped in, didn't you? Anyway, I was inside there. It's a pretty nice house. 2 big bedrooms, 2 bath. Laundry room, big porch, deck, and yeah, it's nice. Real estate's cheap here, man. I live in rural Arizona, so there is the the rural aspect of it that makes it cheap. Still cheap here, and most people would not want to live here. So it's not like people are flooding in either. It looks like a little truck stop town. Well, that's what it is, but we don't have the truck stop problems that come with it. Do 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 do. 3,025 people. I might as well start adding to it. There's probably been 20 or so homes built here in the past 2 years. And that's slowed down, but there's still homes being built and trailers moved in. Even old trailers. That's another thing you could do here. If you just find a dirt lot for 10,000, you could put an old trailer on it, connected to the septic, and you're done. Doesn't have to be new, just because you bought new land. And the people do that here anyway. I've already seen like maybe 4 old trailers come back in. They might paint them again and all, but that's it. They just put in an old trailer. I mean, from the 70s, old. The old style steel ones. Walter, what's up? Oh, we got our little geckos. I never see any other lizards. Yeah, good sense would go a long way with some people. No, I can't see it through the camera because the sun is glaring out my image of the camera, Natalie. Oh, no, lot lizards. Yeah, we don't have lot lizards. That's what I meant. Oh, that's what you meant. Or I should have read. Yeah, we don't have lot lizards. It's not that big a truck stop anyway. There's only maybe 20 trucks over here overnight. It's not that big. It might be 40 trucks because sometimes they're parked up the road too. And there's no gangs in here. There's no biker groups. There's no clubs. I mean, no outlaws. This was a rough place back in the day, but you know, it's really cleaned up. Even 10 years ago, it was a little bit rougher. But most of those people have left, and mostly only good people with money that can buy a house or build have been moving in. So It's definitely a lot safer and cleaner. You can do whatever you want, but if the county thinks you're doing too much, they'll tell you. That sun's starting to get hot on me. Let's see. Can I change the view? Yeah, ain't nothing happening here. Let me get in the sun. Too hot now. Get out of the sun. There's really no other action going on in the other skies. I'll do a 360. You guys can see around. Don't worry about it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm talking to the car. Oh, hey, there's a fire out here now. It's new. I just pulled in. I didn't see all that. There's the moon. Yay, Luna. You guys see it? Cheers. Now I got a couple things to do today. I got to put air in the tire on my Toyota Tundra. I'm waiting for Barbara to feel better so she can pick me up from the shop when I drop it off. But that's been a whole week. So I'm stuck in the van. She's still sick. And so I got to go get the truck, put some air in it because it'll be way too flat pretty soon. I have a little air compressor, but it would mean standing there for 20 minutes to fill up that big tire because it's such a tiny little air compressor. And Mom's cleaners are coming over. I have to open the door for them. Kind of. And I'm getting my battery charger for the Jeep tomorrow. Pretty sure the battery died. That's the only reason why it's acting silly. I'm hoping after I get the battery charged back up, Jeep will start just fine. And I might have created my own issue with putting that inverter in there, but I never did get to operate the inverter. It never worked. So I didn't drain the battery using the inverter, but it was connected and it don't work on the AC side. Maybe there's a draw. So I pulled that out. I have a new inverter that won't give me that problem. Like, yeah, I haven't even used it yet, so. The inverter. I ran the Jeep for a couple weeks there, and it would sit for a week here and a week there. Seemed okay for all that time with that bad inverter there. But then the other day, so I'm trying to start the Jeep, and it's telling me service the power steering fluid. I mean, it gives you whole sentences. It's not idiot like. It's saying, service the power steering fluid. Ah, look, it's full. Whatever then. Yeah, no, it's under warranty. That's not the issue. Well, yeah, it should be resolved all right. Unless it's one of them warranty nightmares. But, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just saying, I'm already having problems, and I could have made that problem anyway. I'll just see what turns out here. And I used to have a good charger, but it disappeared, so I'm getting a new one in the mail tomorrow. And you think if it could tell me the power steering fluid is low, you think it would tell me the battery is low instead. And the computers are aggravating me already because of the way it was acting. But that's just going to be all resolved when I jump it. I jumped it and it wouldn't take too big. I mean, what? The battery's just all the way dead and the jump wasn't helping. It's a power pack. I don't know how many amps it is. So now I got a 50 amp starter charger coming. Yay! I don't mind tinkering anyway. That's okay. Because if I just get this resolved on my own, good, I fixed it. Maybe I learned something from it, and maybe I'll do something different. I think that fire may be a prescribed burn anyway. I don't see it getting bigger yet. And we didn't have any lightning. But the other reason why we get fires here is campfires or people with their vehicles. A vehicle fire on the side of the road, or on the wrong time of year, you pull on tall grass, you'll light a fire. People don't know you can't park on tall grass. Some people don't know. We used to get, you know what? They did straighten the road out, so there might be less accidents and less fires coming off the freeway, which would be great because I-10, 10 miles south of here, there's always these fires that come off the freeway and then come in towards our town. But it's usually 5 or 10 miles away, and they put it out before it gets to town. It's a bit annoying, though, huh? Hey, TZ, good morning. I don't know what you're talking about, man. So when he put the guy in the shop, which is a really good accessories shop, right? They put on winches and lights and inverters all the time. He put on a tree, a three-way electrical lead tree on the battery, and he used full cable size all the way to the back where the inverter is, and then to the inverter. Now, that should be okay, I would assume. I guess that's okay. Yeah, there was nothing in the outlets. Anyway. Walter. What's an AGM battery? Oops. And it's a stock battery in there, I assume. All right, Billy. Cheers, brother. Anyway, even though putting the inverter in there might have caused problems, it really shouldn't have. Especially when I'd never used it. So, I'll tell you one thing now. So now there's three major leads coming out of the battery on each post. There's six fat wires, zero gauge or whatever. that that Jeep is using a lot of electricity. All them damn computers and everything. And it doesn't need a big start. It's a little four cylinder. It don't need a big starter and it shouldn't need a big battery to start it. It's all gonna be good after I charge it. Yay! It's okay to speculate now, but that's all I can do while I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Oh, John, what's up, my brother? Yeah, I didn't have anything plugged in yet. Yeah, why did it drain? I'm assuming it's that bad inverter drained it. So I can't figure that out until I get it back up again and see. And then have a new inverter in there. And well, now I gotta connect a. I'm gonna connect a battery to the inverter. Another battery in the back there, and I gotta figure out how to connect it where it'll be charging off of the alternator, and then it will. If the engine's off, it will just the inverter will just run off the extra battery. After I figure out how to wire that. What I was thinking of doing was, and I haven't figured it out yet, so I'm probably way off still. But hook up a battery charger, like a 2 amp charger to the inverter, and let the inverter charge that battery, and then have that battery DC side connected to the DC terminals. I mean, that's another way. If I don't connect it directly to the alternator here, I could just keep it off. Might do that anyway, just to keep it off of everywhere else. Anyway, yeah, might have to change things, huh? No, I can't do that, Walt. That'll be most of the. That'll be in the dealer. It'll do that for me. Yep. But I really shouldn't have that problem because people do this all the time. I didn't do anything tricky, you know. Anyway, if it gives me too much trouble, I'm taking it from the dealer to the Toyota dealer. I'm gonna say, "What do you got on your lot? Used car Toyota that I can trade for straight across." Or I'll just sell it outright and just go buy the Toyota I want. Depends on what they got on the Toyota lot. And I'm seriously considering this because I really didn't want this anyway. My mom wanted it. And then um, I like it. I'm not liking it enough. Well, part of that problem is it's already not starting. So, but yeah, I still like it. I'll probably keep it. If it'll let me keep it, I will. If it's going to keep messing with me, I'll definitely get rid of it. But I do like it, and I already, of course, I already put money into it, so. But that just improved it. It looks better. It'll operate better, and it's worth more money. 8,000 miles, 8,500, and almost 8,500. So there's some money there. 8,500 miles, I was saying. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Hey, game time, brother. What's up? Yeah, well, I don't know what to say. Walter, my mom got it. I'm stuck with it. Peace and love, bro. What's up, game time? Cheers, man. Yeah, right, Walt. Sometime down the road soon, I might get rid of it. I don't know. I want probably a Land Cruiser. That's what I want. Or what's the other thing they have that's kind of big? What the hell was that called? It looks like a Tonka truck. What the hell was that? Oh, a PJ Cruiser? No. No, what? No. I can't remember. Anyway, Toyota. Oh, it's a bitch. Some cars are just too much a bitch. Yeah, I don't want that big a truck, Walter. The motor's good. Yeah, Jeep Patriot. I don't like Jeep Patriots anyway, but that's just the look. She like her 8-cylinder Altima. That must take off. Yeah, working on cars is a bitch. And the new cars, or fancy cars too, expensive cars are really hard to work on. Well, Toyota, you don't have to work on it. They don't break. I've had enough Fords, Chevys, Dodges, and Toyotas, and that's it. Cars and trucks. Toyota is the best. There's nothing broken on my Toyota with 135,000 miles on it, too. Yeah, she loves it, huh? Yeah, I would like to have Classic, but that's a lot of work and money, too. I just got rid of my 87 Ford F-150, and it was cherry. It was beautiful. It is. I just sold it to a friend of mine. And it's a straight six and granny gears and everything, man. It's an awesome truck. And I had a 76 Chevy that I got rid of before that. Flatbed. It was a K20 converted. And That was awesome truck. That was a big monster though, so I was alright to get rid of that. And my dad's Tacoma and my Tundra and my Celica were pretty good cars and trucks. My S10 I didn't, gave me problems. My Cavalier gave me problems. Right. So I would rather have probably a Land Cruiser. I don't want a 4Runner. They're too small. I want something bigger because I like a big interior and big seats. Like big seats. I could sit here for a few hours. I didn't like the Tacoma, but only because it was too small. That little sucker just kept running to the day I got rid of it. It was a cute little truck, but it was small. So sounds like fun. Maybe it'll happen. I used to have a Sportster, a '76 Sportster that I ran for years. I restored it, customized it. You couldn't even tell it was a Sportster. I took the gas tank off, the gauges off, the carburetor was different, air filter. Yeah, you can only tell because the back end or the front end, you can tell by the springs there and all that. I put on a bigger seat. I put on a big gas tank, and I put on the big gauges from some other bigger Harley instead of the Sportster gauges. Sportster gauges were two little round gauges that looked like any dirt bike. And well, they keep running, but you gotta keep fixing them. Yeah, Walter, he's a biker. Yeah, biker mechanic. Yeah, not a biker, but all right, another big trail coming through. Should we go look that way again? Look, that smoke went away. Fire's out. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to be moseying along soon anyway. But let me go back over this way. I'll just shut up for a minute. I'm back in the sun again. Okay. I'll be back in 1 minute. Stretch my leg. Fun, fun, fun. Daddy took the T-bird away. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'd love to have a shop. I've worked in shops, but I never really had my own good shop. Just tools laying around, little benches and tables. Hello, Flo. I used to take her a lot when I was younger on cars as a hobby. I didn't have to work on them for a living. How's it going, Flo? I rebuilt a 289 and a C4 transmission once. The whole thing, back to specs. And then it was in a 67 Mustang, and I restored the Mustang 80%. That was a good project. Then I had 68. I didn't have to do too much work too. And then I rebuilt that Harley Davidson. And then after that, I kind of slowed down. Oh, I don't read anything, Flo. What happened? I'll go check it out. I barely get around. I don't do comments or post or videos. I catch people when they're live. And that's, just how about, that's just as about as supportive as I am. Could be better, as I'm saying. I could be better. But I'll come see you again when you're live. And yeah, I'll go back. I'll check that post. Oh, okay. You won't be live. That's all right, Susan. I get it. Tons. Well, it sounds like fun, Billy. Yeah. A 50cc license. You can do anything? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were injured. Yeah. No, I thought you were, just not feeling well. Anyway, I just thought you weren't feeling well. Oh, thank you, Susan. How will I see you again? You gonna come back and say hi, right? I'll go read the post. Maybe I'll understand more then. What happened anyway? What was the injury? I'm worried now. Now I want to know. Did anybody else read her post and you can tell us? All right, cheers, Billy. I just lit it again. Just lit my joint too. And it's tasty. It's peach. I never had peach before. And unlike some strains that are fruit flavored, named with a fruit, uh, this one actually tastes like the name peach. It's really weird. It's a strange flavor to get used to. But the buds are also, man, they're not real dense, but they're kind of darkish green with other color and sticky, really sticky. I like sticky bud. And when I grind it, it gets all caught up in the grinder. You gotta scrape it out. Do, 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 do. Artificial strawberry, huh? Huh. I don't come across them. I don't come across peach or mango. Yeah, it is really good. So the flavor was a little bit awkward at first, but it's getting better. But the buzz is definitely there. 31%. I can only take three hits, and I'm pretty buzzed. Yeah. Cheers. Let's see, what time is it? We're gonna move this show over to my mom's front yard. Right, my friends? Might as well roll out of here. It's getting a little warm in the sun again anyway. I'm gonna put this up here now. I don't know how long it's gonna stay. All right, we'll see. I'm just around the corner from my mom's house. Gotta love it. Then I gotta go home and check on Barbara, make sure she's not still sick. She's been sick and she's still sick. She's got dehydration and constipation for day 6. I think it's day 6. She will not go into the hospital. She might have to eventually, like just a couple weeks ago. Here we go. Look at that big mud hole. Well, it's not big. Too big from this van. I gotta come out here this direction and then swing all the way back the other direction. It's all clear. That's good. So, is it gonna rain today? I mean, I'm just saying that because why they put these trails out here? You know what? I'll go home first, check on Barbara. It only take 5 minutes. Too much bump. Too much bump. Stay there. Yeah, it's terrible. I know. Cool, Billy. Thank you. Yeah, I like going out back, man. It's right out my back door here. So I do want to go. I do like that Jeep. It can go further than the 4Runner, but I don't really want to go up big hills or into mud puddles. So I think the 4Runners. Anyway, it still might be a Jeep. It would take a lot of work to do what I'm saying. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on my roommate to make sure she's alive. It's sort of like that. Unfortunately, I'll be right back. Oh no! Oh no! Speaker's blown. That's only half volume. Damn. Oh, I love that little thing. I've had it for a while. Now I have to get a new Marshall mini amp. Who's here? What's up? Thank you, Billy. Back in the house. Going over to Mom's. My roommate's okay, and shit. I gave her some more medicine, and I gotta go visit my mom. Sorry, I'll fix that in a minute. I have a phone out in the van. It bounces. It's just sitting on top of the dash. But I'm only going to be 2 minutes around the corner. Oh, get up a little more, thank you. Guy's fancy. Parking spot. I think I can back in then, or I can park on the other side. Hey, I could watch this cleaning lady for a while. All right, once again, I'll be right back, Billy. Where else is working? Thank you for working. This is going to be fun. Back in the house. Not much going on. And I got extra coffee. So, on here. All right, what's up? Hey, Dennis. John, still here. All right, brother. Nobody else is here anyway. You just popped in. I was just about to restart. Might as well. It's been 2 hours, so I was thinking. See if there's anybody who wants to talk to me. Let's do it, John.